Oh, hi there. Nice to see you again. Welcome back to the laboratory where we're hard at work developing new products and new concepts for the administration in this time of great opportunity. So, we were asked in the last 45 minutes to come up with some solutions for the education situation. As you know, the Department of Education is being eradicated, and there are some things that will need to be put in place to make up for some of the functions that are more important, like teaching. Okay, so here is where we come in. We're basically setting up a new model where the teaching of the kids is going back to the parents, where it belongs. Where do we learn things? It's at home. Where do we get our values? At home. Where do we learn about sports and how things, how to buy a car and how to, go shopping and how to be a good American? That's done at home. There's no question about it. All this stuff that happens at school, where basically the kids are being taught by a class of professional, high paid babysitters, is ridiculous because all they're teaching is propaganda. And this propaganda is really, the radical left has been on a tear, teaching all this negative, demoralizing, and anti American propaganda about our country. And it's got to stop. So, those babysitters will be kicked out. And, well, can parents become the teachers? Well, here's the thing, it'll happen on a rotating basis. No parent will have to teach every day, every single day. They'll rotate. Maybe they'll have a class, maybe they'll be in the classroom once every 3 months. Okay. But they are all trained on how to use our device. It's called the Think Right blanket. We've been developing this in the last 8 minutes. Wait until you hear. It is a game changer, folks. Each student will be individually outfitted with their own blanket, and each blanket will have a wire that is connected to a panel that can transmit an electric shock. Low voltage, don't worry. This panel process allows the teacher to push a button either for a student individually or the bigger button, because there's a big button, it's easy to see, it's red, is for the whole class all at once. That's when something, uh, objectionable somehow happens to come through in a book about some mention of a minority or transgender person or some poverty or racism, purported racism, some of that crap. When something like that is mentioned or is in a text that has not been properly redacted, the teacher can push the button and basically send a shock and it won't hurt the kids. See, this is where the technology is really sophisticated. It's a shock that will distract the student. It won't hurt the student, it'll distract them. And so then they can continue with the lesson. Folks, this is a game changer. The Think Right blanket and this whole program is very cost effective on a per student basis. And we're very happy that the government is already placing orders. Now, listen, we can already see on our panel, our meter, the dials are spinning. The orders are already coming in, and we haven't even announced it. Well, the government knows about it. We've been in touch with the government every single day, every few minutes. They've been in touch with us too. Let me tell you, it's a nice thing. It's nice to have a friend in high places, okay? And who could just basically pay for stuff like right off the bat. And we haven't been paid yet anything, but we will be. And we're going to be paid up the wazoo because when you get paid by the government directly, well, let's not go into that. Anyway, we're doing this in the name of education, in the name of prosperity in our country, and our monocultural miracle. So, thank you very much for the opportunity to serve